Hey y'all, it's Alicia and welcome back to Alicia's Crafty Hoplop. And I know I said I was going to take the night off, and that was the plan after I did my school administration. And if I had any energy left, I would tackle my crafty mess that's on my sofas or the reorg. But then a funny thing happened. So first of all, I got to show you, I covered up the address. I got to show you how cutely Cruz decorated all these boxes. This one says, and I'm keeping this forever, I'm photographing it. It says, "You are so precious, loved, unique." And on the other one were like all these cute flowers, and they all had different, like one's like, "Nope, not doing it. Nope, I'm quitting. Nope, nope, nope." Okay, so on this, it says, "Open me second. Do not pick me up, Alicia." So my 82-year-old super took that very seriously. He was like, he saw it being delivered because I was at work. And he was like, okay, Alicia shouldn't pick this up. He wasn't sure why. So he just brought everything up to my door and left it for me. But, you know, this building is really something else. It's like a family, I told you. They know when I get in from work. And tonight they wanted to talk to me very seriously about the virus and about my job and about illness, which is like something maybe I'll get into with you tomorrow. But basically the building had a mini intervention. They don't want me going back to work this week or next week. So anyway, that's a whole other story and about why and what they feel. But anyway, so after that intervention, he wanted to know what was with this box. Now, it didn't occur to him that Cruz didn't want me to pick it up because it was heavy, because he picked it up. And now you have to understand, folks, when you live in New York, this is what your groceries weigh. And actually, my school book bag, Cruz, is not much less heavier than this box. So his first thought was like, what's inside? Is there some kind of chemical? Anyway, the other reason why he was worried is that it was, the boxes were leaking things. So at first we thought just one box was leaking things. So what do I mean by that? It's so disappointing, y'all. I'm telling you. We were able to rescue it, and you can thank my super. So do you see this? Yeah, okay, so I have the broken piece of plastic. I photographed it and sent it to Cruz in my hand. The super and I found it at the bottom of the box. So if you guys know what these are the whole bead kits from Hobby Lobby, and this is a super sturdy Invalid box. Okay? They broke the box in the shipping. So what had happened was it was like leaking gray jemmies. Now we thought we got them all, but now you can see in the container we lost half of them. He went back to look for them. They must have fallen out en route because they're not in our building. He collected all the ones in our building and brought them back to me, and I put them in a small little container, but it's not enough to make up the difference. We didn't lose any of the other colors. You can see that, just the gray. So they broke the box. And so we checked over. Now, the box that this was in, Cruz separated the box. There was two giant boxes. One was what I would call Alicia's private Dollar Tree store. And I'm not kidding. I'm going to share it with you. And the other contains like my birthday gifts and my Christmas gifts that Cruz has been collecting for me all year. I'm not kidding. Like, she's collected these for me for like 8 months. So how I've separated it out is... I'm going to do the videos the same way. The birthday gifts are wrapped in this amazing Willow Lane wrapping paper and another Maggie Holmes paper and this beautiful other wrapping paper. And except for my special scissors. So Cruz very kindly hauled for me a long time ago the Teflon scissors, because you know I have such trouble, guys, when I am doing packaging. The stuff gets all over my scissors, and then I have to, like, Judy taught us how to disinfect them, how to clean them off. And also when I'm doing some of my mixed media, my scissors, because mine aren't Teflon coated, but Cruz told me, don't worry, girly. She bought these for me like months and months ago, So two, I didn't expect two, Cruz. That was amazing. I was just so excited to have one. And then Tennille Paper Milkshake had featured these special scissors that when you're doing a lot of fussy cutting are much easier on your hands. And Cruz is smart enough, because she has hand issues too. She's been using these forever, and honestly, guys, like, I didn't realize what a big difference all this makes. So Cruz very kindly went and got me one, and it's the precision one with the ergonomic design, and it's got the spring and a safety lock, and it's Teflon coated so nothing gets stuck to it. This is a very big luxury for me, and it was amazing. And Cruz got me one for each house. I couldn't believe it when she told me that. So I am super grateful, Burley, because you know how much this is going to help my hands. You knew before I did. You know, folks, I told you guys a long time ago, I made a big mistake when I first started crafting. I just didn't know better. I bought great paper. I knew to go to Tuesday morning. Like, because I'm like bargain oriented, I quickly picked up on do not get your stuff from crate paper directly. I went hauling at like all the right places from the beginning. But I was so focused on things like paper and things like that I didn't really buy tools until almost a year into crafting. And I'm not kidding. Like my first paper cutter, I should show it to you because I still use it as my scoreboard, and I think I have it out here somewhere, is a We Are Memories keeper, like the kind that folds in half. Yeah, it's a terrible cutter. It doesn't matter how many times you replace the blade. It's inaccurate. The blade gets shreddy too fast. But that was like the first one I bought, and I think I bought it a Tuesday morning for like $11 or something like that. So I still use it as my scoreboard. It's also one of the worst scoreboards, and I know that from talking to other people, but it works, so I have no reason to replace it. But I really, like, I didn't buy a crocodile. I'm embarrassed to tell you, I only recently bought the chomper, right? The corner rounder. And that was only after complaining to everybody that I couldn't corner around my chipboard with my corner rounders from like Hobby Lobby or anywhere. And they were like, duh, you need the chomper. Okay. So I didn't invest in the right tools. I made incorrect investments. And I did a video a long time ago about that, you know, if you're new to crafting, here's some things to think about. Tools make a difference. Now, for our folks down under, I'm going to say this. The cost of tools in their area is mind-blowing. So if we think we overpay, even without a 50% off coupon, seriously, like that's why I'm in their holographic packages. I put together like glossy accents and some other things. I wish that I could send them some of the things that we have here, you know, because you can get a chomper. I was going to show you. I got mine at Tuesday morning for $12. Yeah, because I still have it in its packaging. $12, meaning like I use it and then I put it back. Don't ask me why. That's part of my reorg. I'm taking it out and throwing away the packaging. Why do I store it in there? To save it from getting dusty, but it's taking up too much space in my area. So I wish I could send them this stuff, because I have, for birthday gifts and stuff, sent people in Australia like an item, and I am astounded at what it costs. And I know that many people say, well, you know, like Judy lives really far from a lot of craft stores, and I know that Healing Montana and Anna does too, but the truth is that they're paying even way more, because they also have to pay shipping on top of that. I'm astounded. Like, I'm like, wait, you just want to charge me $62 for something we pay $20 for it, and now you want money for shipping too? And I'm a Prime member, so like, really? So I wish I could send them tools. It's just, it would cost a fortune. Now, I understand from my post office in Brooklyn that I'm on a tangent here, because really and it's 8 minutes and I have no business being on a tangent, but I promise you I'll get back to the real issue in a minute. I understand that if I send it to you by boat, I know this sounds insane, but it will take 2.5 months to reach you, but it's much less expensive. So there's an idea. You know, maybe I can send tools down there. I just have to do it by boat, and we just have to be patient. Something to think about. So long story short is, normally, you know, I open my packages in the order that they arrive. And I told Cruz that they arrived, but that I will order them and open them in order. And then we found out everything was leaking out of one. At first, we thought it was just one. So I texted Cruz that I had to open it. So I was going to upload a video. I was going to film the video and but release it in order. But folks, my super was helping me with something, and he's like, the other one's all ripped. And I hadn't noticed on the bottom, the extra box, the second box was torn. And I saw that there were pads of paper that they had torn the wrapping paper. So I was worried. I was like, did it come wet? No, it wasn't raining here today, but it was raining this week. And I believe it was raining last night. So I was worried that there were puddles, but he said, no, he got it from the delivery person right away. Let me show you. Yeah, not kidding. Okay, I'm so sorry, Cruz. You can see this is one of my... So we may as well open it together. This is one of my birthday / Christmas presents, and it is my favorite paper pad. Carousel and Willow Lane and Chasing Dreams are all my favorites. Those are my 3 faves. And I got the stickers. I'm very excited because, like, as I was just saying to you guys, I don't allow myself to buy any flat stickers anymore. But when I have Carousel or these, I use up every single one. Don't ask me why. I just do. And you got me the stickers. I have not had the stickers. Do you know what? Since I bought my first Willow Lane collection. Because I bought 1 pack and used them all up and I never found them again. Yay! I love this collection. I know people were a little weirded out by the Panda Lady, but I love the Panda Lady. I don't know why anyone doesn't like her. I don't find her creepy. I just think she's super sweet. Thank you, Cruz. I love it. You know I love it. I want to show you. Look, they may have torn the paper. I think they just tore it to look at it, Cruz, because there's nothing wrong with it. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. So I wanted you to know that. I'm going to tell you how disappointing this is. Leticia, don't get upset. I want to hide Leticia's address. Leticia, I got this from you in the mail today, and there's nothing in it. I'm so sorry. I don't know what it was, but whatever it was, thank you. I'm so sorry. This has never happened before, and I'm filing a complaint with the post office tomorrow. I'm sorry, hun. It's upsetting. So this is why we're doing video 1, and video 1 is what I call Cruz brought Alicia the Dollar Tree, because you all know that I don't have a DT here. There's one in the Bronx, and it doesn't carry any paper crafting. So Cruz went and said, don't worry, Alicia, I got you covered for streamers, because you all know I went to Party City and I placed an order. And you know what? I don't mind that they're more money. That's not the issue. It's that they don't have everything. So Cruz went and she hauled me a bunch of streamers. And so she got me pink and the light pink, which I didn't have any of left. And I only have a little bit of this left. And I'll show you how much purple I had left, Cruz. That's it. That's it. So this came at like the perfect time, guys, because you know, I've been making paper rosettes for folks, and I guess Cruz, she told me by text, she noticed how many I'd been sending out, and so she knew I was running low. Yeah, look at this, guys. And lilac, which I didn't have, but this is all I've got. So, like, I really appreciate this so much. She got me the Easter one, so I had to, like, be really judicious. I can only send everybody, like, a couple of these, because that's all I had, and that was it. So I just had enough to eke out a few for everybody. But Cruz sent me another roll, and she also sent me this one. I've never seen the darker one, and this is cool because this has got like hot pink, bright green, bright blue, and purple. This is good for like if you're doing Hooray collection. They have all those colors in it, so like you couldn't use this for Hooray, but you can use this for Hooray. So that was really exciting. Wait, I'm not done. And she sent me this one and a rose gold one. And I love the rose gold ones. And it looks so good. And you know, guys, it looks good with, it looks really good with Heritage, but it also, I think, will look good with Magical Forest. So I was really excited. So basically what Cruz did was she very generously went and got me all the things at the DT that I don't have access to. I didn't say a word to her. But I have to say that there were 2 things that struck me about this rack box. How incredibly thoughtful, because everything in here is like everything I use all the time for crafting, or it's something she notices I use a lot of because I haven't said a word. So I was really shocked. So for instance, I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. I didn't say a word because, oh, and there's yellow ones too, by the way. I didn't want to say anything because I don't want you guys running out and buying me stuff. And I'm going to be going to Florida. Well, maybe not. That's something we have to talk about because they don't want me on an airplane. This has been a rough week. And what is it? It's Tuesday, and it's been a rough week. So I haven't had any of this because I don't have a DT. So Cruz very generously went and got me, this is my favorite one out of all of them. That bright blue, that rose gold, and the green. Oh my goodness, I love it. And then she got me the blue, the red, and the green, which is perfect. And then, oh, this is so, I hadn't seen this one. So this is rose gold. It's kind of like a blue gunpowder pewter and a gold. So these are great, guys, because you can make shakers with these. If you're doing vellum, it looks great. If you notice, like, I haven't been putting anything in my packages because I don't have it from the DT. So normally, like, I like to do a little bit of, like, I think it's Tennille. I know Soleil always, not Soleil, Anna Silva always does it, where she puts, like, some scatter or some sequins or something in the packaging. And I normally do too, but I haven't been able to because I haven't had this stuff. Well, Cruz made sure to load me up. So that's the one thing. And then she got me some more of the finger protectors because I'm loving these. I'm loving them. I don't know how I lived without them. Okay, then she sent me an item I had never seen before. Where is it, Cruz? I can just show some of the really cool things. So, sorry. She got me some glue dots, and she got me the ones that remove easily, and then the permanent ones, which I so appreciate. So I was excited about that. And these are called magical adhesive dots. I don't know what that means. I don't know what makes them magical, but I'm excited about them. I like anything called magical. And then she sent me pop-up tape. So it's like it's not the super, super thick, but it's like if you want to do a strip and pop up a sentiment. I didn't know they carried that from the Crafter's Corner. Now I'm very excited. So that was in there. And then she sent me the gold and the silver markers. And I couldn't believe you sent me score tape. I couldn't believe it, guys, because this stuff is pricey for my bookmaking. And this is my favorite size for all the pockets. And I actually am out right now. I just ran out. So thanks to everyone helping me with We Wishes. It's okay for me to haul when the end of my budget period happens, but I can't believe you sent this. I was like, oh, she read my mind. That is not from the Dollar Tree. Okay, and then I want to find this item I was saying. She sent me the scatter in my favorite color with like the iridescent pieces, and I was so excited because I told y'all I ordered mine from Target, and it's not very pretty. I didn't even show it to you when it arrived. I'm not so thrilled with it. Yeah, but this is pretty. And then I'm looking for the item, Cruz. It's such an important item. I know you probably don't think it's such an important item. And she sent me packaging scatter. I'm so grateful. It's like all the things that I buy at the DT and I don't have at all right now, at all in my stash, Cruz sent. But okay, so the item she sent that I'm so excited about that I've never seen is called a glue eraser. Do you know, okay, I've become much better, so I don't have a lot of glue spillage anymore. But very, very occasionally, I may have a small speck of like an EC6000. And I had no idea there was an eraser for getting rid of glue. Did you all know that? Because I sure did not. And it's in this pile. This is like this epic DT pile. And she sent me some extra green tulle because she knows I make tulle shakers a lot. It's funny because they're on the clean project list this week, which you guys will see. That's very exciting. And then I know I'm missing something. She also sent me, so this is not from the DT, but she sent me these amazing guest checks, and they're really thick. I don't know where you found these, Cruz, but these are amazing. Amazing. Okay. And then, as if that's not good enough, she sent me one of those amazing brushes that we all love to use for ink blending. They're so much less expensive, and they work almost, if not as well. I like them as much as the ink blending brushes. So I was so stoked. And clearly she sent me a box of these for my bows, and some of them broke. And that was from Hobby Lobby, not from the DT. And then last, but this is certainly not least, folks, something that Cruz noticed is that I go through a heck of a lot of flowers. And I was really blessed because Dina, this Mama Loves Disney, sent me a bunch. Deb Hendricks sent me a bunch. I'm just really lucky. Like, people were really generous between my birthday and Christmas, and then just because people are amazing. People's just sent me a whole bunch. And I really love using these on projects. But Cruz knows that our Tuesday morning in Florida where I go does not carry Little Birdie. We don't know why. Occasionally they'll have one package at Carmen's Tuesday morning, not mine. Mine carries none. In fact, I didn't even know what Little Birdie was, except that I would see people online haul it. And Sharon Moore hauled it, and some other people hauled it, and I was like, okay, what is this Little Birdie business? And the flowers were so cute, guys. And I was like, they were like, well, we get them a Tuesday morning. And I was like, wait, really? So I asked my manager, nope, we don't get them in. And Carmen's occasionally gets them in. But what I really love are these. So Carmen, which was really amazing of her, went and got me. Do you guys remember from the swap package she sent me? She did like 4 or 5 packages and she put them on a key ring. It was really cute, like a flower flip. And they're almost all gone because I love them that much. Now, I didn't say anything to Cruz, but I think she's been watching the projects and figured out, like, wait, that girlie's going to be out of these real soon. So she went and hauled me a whole bunch of Little Birdie, and I love them. And look at these ones, guys. Are these not the best ones? They're so cute. It comes with little roses, little daisies. I don't know. Is this a chrysanthemum? And then these little tiny butterflies. Oh my gosh, guys. I was so excited. I was so excited. And wait, there was one more Cruz in it. I feel like I'm not doing it justice. There it is. So I was so excited by this because even when I go to Florida, if I go to Florida, they won't have these. So thank you so much. More than that, you know, folks. Oh, and she's also sent me these as a special treat. It's wrapped for my birthday. This, as you all know, this is Prima, and this is Prima Dolce. So that's birthday treat because, yeah, I didn't haul Prima for myself. All the Prima that I have were gifts from all of you. I did originally haul it, but you know who didn't send it. So you guys have been amazing because slowly over time, I feel like you all have been replacing what I lost. And yeah, I just want to say thank you for that. Really, like that makes me teary. So thank you. Thank you so much. But guys, this was an epic amount of shopping to do for me. Like to go to the DT and like haul all of these supplies is epic. And so y'all know I pulled out because everything was disorganized. Or not everything. The system I built wasn't working well enough. And you know me, I like everything to have a home. And the other day I was watching Tony Craftbird. She had Liv on her lap. It was really sweet. And she'd done all this hauling and she hadn't put it away. And she was saying that she's learned that she should really do it in groupings. And she had some good advice. And I thought, you know, Tony, my system's not working. This week when I have some energy, I have to be honest and say it's not working well enough and just be brave. And the only way I'll do it... I froze my video. I moved. I'm so sorry, guys. And I got to not gesture. I got to sit on my hands. All right, y'all. This was a very thoughtful package from Cruz, and there will be a part 2 where I open up my birthday gifts and my Christmas gifts. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'll try to sit on my hands. Bye for now. Thank you so much, Cruz. If you don't know Cruz, I'm putting her information down below. Please check her out. She is an epically innovative crafter. Seriously, folks. You don't want to be missing out on her projects. I'll be back shortly. Bye for now.